No, not much actually. If you look at our total rainfall so far this month, less than 2/10 of an inch, kind of rivals that of Phoenix, Arizona. How about that? That's how dry it's been here in town. And we continue looking at more in the way of some sunshine and a few clouds and potential record heat out there. The record for today is 94, set back in 2016. Will be within maybe a degree or two of that. Low humidity, so at least we're not quite as sticky out there, and it'll stay that way with the less humid air for the next couple of days, and really no rain expected throughout the rest of the week. Right now, though, it's 88 degrees. There's dew point numbers in the mid 60s. That's what makes it feel more comfortable out there. It only feels like it's 90 degrees. The humidity running at 46%. North of the lake, 88 to 90 degrees. From Hammond, Slidell back to Bogalusa, Gulfport to Belchase, both at the 89-degree mark, and 88 there over in Homa this hour. Galliano, you're at 86 degrees. But look at those dew point numbers. With the exception of a couple 70s sprinkled in, most of us are dealing with those dew points in the 60s. And when that happens, that is bearable humidity levels, and that's what makes it feel very comfortable out there. Yes, it's hot, but at least it's not as hot as it could be in the 100s like we traditionally see sometimes this time of year. Now, we are looking at the upper 80s to lower 90s as we get through the afternoon hours, close to that record high for the day today with some partly to mostly sunny skies. Now, high temperature of 93 is what I'm going with today, but the dew point of only 64 later will make it feel like it's 95 degrees. I think we can handle that, considering we dealt with 105 to 110 a number of times earlier this summer. Now, the forecast high temperatures this week will stay in the lower 90s, but notice we'll be close to the record today and tomorrow. A little farther away there on Friday, but those records were set back a couple of years ago in 2016. Heading into Saturday and Sunday, you'll notice that the high temperature is about the same, and the record's 93 on Saturday, kind of attainable there. If we can get enough in the way of cloud cover out of here, looks like we could come close to maybe tying that record. So what do you do when it's this hot? You go get a snowball. Maybe two of them out there today with a high of 93 degrees. Enjoy the snowballs while they can. We only have maybe a couple months left with some of the stands that do close for the winter time. I know some stay open all winter, but some of your favorites may be closing just for that time of year. Now, for you allergy sufferers, that's one bad thing with the dry air. Some of the allergens start coming back out, especially the weed and ragweed pollen. You know who you are with suffer from ragweed. I'm the same way. Moderate levels out there this today. Looking at low grass pollen and moderate mold levels out there today too. So you may want to grab that allergy med as we go throughout the day. Now, we do have high pressure over us, just a few of those clouds right over top of the region. When you have high pressure, you have sinking air, which does not allow any kind of vertical development of the clouds, just some puffy white cumulus build up. They're not going to get real tall into showers and thunderstorms. There is a front to our north, but that high is so strong it's preventing that front from moving our way. It's going to continue working its way off to the east. Another front of the plain states will spark off some severe weather out there today, but not down here. We stay dry all the way to about Saturday, and through it a 10% chance for rain. It will become a little more humid by then, and we could see maybe a couple of showers trying to pop up, and you'll be lucky to see any of that rain as high pressure remains over top of us this afternoon with that low humidity in place. High pressure not moving anywhere as we go on into Wednesday afternoon, even on into Thursday, just kind of meanders over South Louisiana for a couple of days, then finally starts moving off to the east. And as that happens late Thursday into Friday, the southerly flow you see there into Texas gradually comes our way for the weekend, and that will increase the humidity just a little bit. Tropics are very active. Today is also the anniversary of Hurricane Rita, which made landfall near Johnson's Bayou as a Category 3 back in 2005, just a couple of weeks after Katrina. Fortunately, nothing that strong out in the tropics, but we have Lorenzo, we have Karen and Jerry, and also watching this little low pressure system not too far from Rita here on the Yucatan Peninsula. Fortunately, this is moving westward, has a low chance of development with that ridge of high pressure over us that's blocking that system from coming in. But we still have Jerry and Karen to deal with, and Karen just about in Puerto Rico. Very unorganized here. Big thunderstorms south of the center. This will track over the island there today and then kind of work its way to the north and stall just south of Bermuda for a couple of days heading to the weekend, where it could get a little stronger, and then maybe a westward track. Let's see if this really does survive that track across Puerto Rico, and then we'll see what it does here. But it may come close to the United States as we head into the end of next week. As for, you can see the forecast models kind of showing the same thing here. Moving to the north, some kind of turn it more away from Bermuda, others kind of right over top of Bermuda. So a lot of inconsistency with the models there. Definitely a mess as we head into the end of next week. As for Jerry, winds are at 60 miles per hour, a little bit stronger. Looks like it'll go just kind of missing Bermuda, maybe just to the north of it there, with winds about 40 by Wednesday night. And this one continues to move out at sea, so we don't need to worry about that one. And lastly, Lorenzo, actually the better organized of all the systems here. This is expected to become a hurricane as we get into later today or tonight, tomorrow morning, and then a Category 2 Wednesday, and major hurricane Category 3 as we head into Friday and into the weekend. But this one's going to be a fish storm, so we don't need to worry about that one at all. So for today, new record high of 9. 93. Same thing for tomorrow and even Thursday. Over the weekend, about 92 degrees with just that slight chance for some rain.